All right, folks. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, hello, and welcome to another session of our Dawn of the Dales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful and glorious players this evening.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
And hopefully heroic. You know what else is glorious, though? These maps. And if you like maps like this, go check it out on the Patreon. You'll find links in places. Patreon.com/DungeonMister. But I digress. Let's just pick up, let's do the thing. Last time. Whole thing. Last we left off, our troop, the fight with the Goblin Witch erupted quickly, Dacron managing to stall one of these mushroom folk while Ralorn and Arabella trapped inside the witch's chambers. Both fell victim to her spells, particularly one slippery one, and the Myconid's blows, but the party pushed through. Aaron's final spark dropped the witch, just a faint little spark. But despite the hopes of questioning her, and the remaining mushroom creatures were dispatched before Arabella was revived. Inside, the rescued Silver Star family thanked you, gifting a key to quote-unquote Demiri's tome. Their house guest, however, was not in fact Rodrigo Robin. Rodrigo Robin? Yeah, Mr. Rodrigo Robin. Instead, he was his cousin, Robert Robin, who explained that Rodrigo had traveled north to Chalanne days earlier and had not returned. But you guys pressed deeper into the keep, explored a depleted gold mine, discovered a hidden passage only Dacron recognized, and it was opened by the Silver Star Child's key. Beyond it lay a sandy, long-sealed tomb, containing an ornate sarcophagus and draconic statues. A young, arrogant voice demanded your service before revealing itself in a blast of lightning. A blue dragon wormling. Aided by 2 sand methods, the battle was the hardest yet that many of you had ever fought. But you brought the wormling down before it could finish off one of your unconscious allies. And with the threat ended, you examined the tomb, a long-rumored resting place of Damara. Sarcophagus had already been opened, its interior covered in frantic scrawlings, begging for the destruction of something within. If it couldn't be destroyed, it should be hidden. Couldn't be hidden, it should be destroyed. Clutched in the skeletal hands lay a swirling, near-obsidian sphere. Only shrouded in mystery, the Orb of Damara, an artifact with immense, yet unsettling power. Aaron tried to decipher it with magics, but its true nature, still beyond his understanding. And that is where we will pick up. Pray tell. You guys took a short rest. As you, that's where we're going to pick up. You guys were taking a little bit of a breather in here. Anything you guys are doing while you are taking said breather?
Arabelle will sit down, and she did a history check to see if she knew what the orb was. So I feel like her history check would be her looking through her family's journals.
Yeah, I think everyone tried to look for a history check, and even Aaron and Dacron didn't do. They did good, but not enough.
And what she'll do is she'll pull out some small rations, just some dried fruit, and some, I guess, the fantasy equivalent of biltong. And she takes a couple of pieces, but she puts the rest out on the floor if on a napkin if anyone else wants to take some as she looks through her journal.
I would like to take this time as we're doing a short rest. I'd go sit down next to Arabella and noticing that, she's kind of the resident cave diver, or not cave diver, but dungeon diver or whatever.
Sure.
She might have a little bit more knowledge as to the little tusk thing that I found. And as I run my fingers over the symbols, I'm going to turn to her and say, I couldn't decipher any of this. I can't read it if it is even writing. I was wondering if you'd be able to take a look at this for me. And you seem like you might know a little bit more. And I'll extend my hand and hand it to her.
He holds you,
Okay.
hands out a tusk.
Is it literally a tusk?
It's a tusk, and it's got these kind of markings, carvings in it.
Okay. Have I seen? May I? And how do I don't know how to word it. Have I seen these markings before as a language, or are they
I will
foreign
tell
to
you
me as
what.
well?
You can either roll me a history check or
Mm-hmm.
a nature check. They will give you very different results
Okay.
based on what you want to roll.
Okay. I think history may be more appropriate for her, but I'm just gonna see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
History's more appropriate for her. Just make sure I don't. Yes, it's automatic.
With an 18. Looking over these markings, though they are crude, they are intentional. And it would seem that this tusk, whatever it may be from, was hacked off of something also intentionally, with two different objects. However, carved into the tusk looks to be symbology that you would have recognized. It's been used throughout the area discreetly. You saw it in Lithkantos's chambers. A very small but crude upside down winged snake. This one would kind of have a almost stylized coil around it, so it would be a little harder to decipher. So it'd be kind of like going around the tusk, so it doesn't look like it's just straight down. It looks like it's kind of coiled around the tusk.
Nice. It's like Zentarum. It's a little bit different from their usual symbol, but the core of it is Zentarum. Pray tell where you got it.
Back when we were fighting in the other room with the caged woman and kids and that man, I got it off that goblin.
Okay. Good to know. It means all this is... Well, is it connected? I never thought the Zentarum be the type of people to hire a goblin. But who am I to judge, I guess?
I will say, from
Keep a hold of it.
the way the dragon spoke, it sounded like the goblin was working for the dragon.
For it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep a hold of it. It may be useful.
Well, I appreciate your knowledge, and I'll kind of bow to her, and then I'll put it back in my satchel.
I would say this seems more like a trophy piece.
Yeah, I'd say it's useful. We can fucking sell it, mate.
I'm just going to kind of laugh about that.
Well,
Arabella closes her book and lets out a sigh.
okay.
What monastery are you affiliated with?
What monastery am I affiliated with?
Yes.
Are you affiliated with monasteries?
I'm not affiliated with them, but I've worked for them, and my father and uncle have worked for them. So I was just wondering if I would have worked for your monastery.
Well, oh shoot. Can't remember the name of it right now. I'm trying to find my... DM, where am I from? I can't remember the name of it.
Do you want the name of your order or the name of your monastery? Because there is no name of your monastery, but you do have the name of your order.
The name of the town that it was in.
The city?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's High Moon.
So I'll turn to her and just... Are you familiar with the town of High Moon?
City.
The
the
city of High Moon?
Well, it is a capital, so
Well, with the...
we're all kind of familiar with it.
With any orders there?
This is where... I'm sorry, Stephen, but this is your choice, I guess. Would I have worked for any of the for the monasteries or anything in High Moon?
There is but one order of monks who actually operate out of High Moon.
Okay.
And they're a different sort. They're simply called the Old Order. The group of philosophers, thinkers, that sort.
Have you been to the monastery in High Moon?
It's not a monastery. Stop calling it that.
I know. It's force of habit, honestly.
It's more like a gentleman's club than anything, within a training hall. Like, it is not a monastery. There's like a library. They do books, collect artifacts. So it's very much in line with what you do, Arabella. So like they do old stuff. They, I'd say Arabella, you would know about them. Like it's very in line with what you do. They're religious without practicing any religion, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. And well, so I haven't done business with anyone in High Moon. I'll be honest, I haven't been there since... Well, I haven't been there in a while, but I know
Well,
my
then
father...
fortune favors us because we are working together now. So you can say that you have.
I'm glad you think of it that way.
I do. I'm hoping that I have met a group of friends, not just one.
Okay.
Well, as they're having this conversation, I would say this is not a small, there's just not a large space, so Aaron and Dacron, you would easily hear the city of High Moon be mentioned. Would easily pique your attention. But what are our elves and our what's our big strapping man doing as well? Well, you're taking a breather, tending to your wounds.
Mostly looking at just trying to get as much of a gleam on the orb as I can, which I'm assuming is very, very difficult. So I'll probably kind of hear Erebus say that he's from High Moon, and glance up, look over, kind of look him up and down, and then look back at the orb.
Fair enough.
Would I notice that he when I was talking?
I would
that
say
it kind of
I would say nah, probably not.
peaked.
It would just be a cursory glance. Like, it's not like he's drawing attention. He's more just, oh, okay, you heard it. You don't have that high of a passive perception.
Sure.
Dacron, Raloran, anything while you're taking a little bit of a breather?
Nothing really.
No.
Probably just making sure his gear is in order. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't do much.
Okay. As your short rest concludes, you feel rested. There is sand everywhere in the room, and I will also say there is a scroll sitting in that was not collected from the sarcophagus, and a dead dragon, but not really worth collecting. It's a baby.
Well,
Is
let's
anybody get it?
Pick up the scroll.
Yeah, you get a scroll. It has survived all this time.
High quality. Is it just the scroll that warned? Is it the scroll that is the warning in the multiple different languages?
Oh no, the warning is written
on
carved
the actual.
in the inside of the tomb.
Okay.
Like, there's probably a broken chisel in here somewhere too.
Poor old man. May I look at the scroll? Do I know what it is? Or is it some...
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, God.
Health scroll.
Let's see.
There's some numbers on it. Probably a circle, square, triangle, a few lines, math. There's definitely math on it for sure. A lot of circles, like concentric, and like measurements. At least it looks like measurements. Not sure for what, but like, it's definitely a foreign language.
I look at it. Ugh. And I was like, think fast, Aaron, and I chuck it to him.
It hits me in the head, and I'll catch it.
I believe there is an undead we should re-dead.
It's a matter of where he is. And I have a feeling I may know where he is.
I have a feeling we just unlocked his door.
Good funds.
Aaron stands up, puts the orb in his little satchel. I'll take a cursory glance at the scroll as we're walking out.
Sure, give me an Arcana check. Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Yeah. It's magic. It's not your style. Something to do with fire. You might be able to work at it. I would say you could attempt to cast whatever this is at disadvantage.
Who did?
It is a higher level spell than what you can cast. We'll give you that much information.
Arabella, this one has a lot of circles on it.
Yep.
I know.
Concentric.
I saw. But it's not useful to me.
I can make some use of it.
Well, that's good.
Roll
Needs
it
to
up.
be useful to someone. Down we go, down the tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of like 2 shelves going down from this mine to the door where Ralorn checked out and saw that it was a door.
May I investigate the door for any
Sure.
locks or anything?
I'm going to give you
please?
disadvantage, though.
Okay. That's fair.
For
Disadvantage.
reasons.
Alan said it was okay.
Ralorn did say it was okay.
It's the door.
Ooh.
Open the door.
Nat 1. It's a door. He was right. Absolutely it is.
Okay.
It seems like it's
May I
seen
try?
much use, I will say that. And
Okay.
it seems kind of like barely on its hinges, but it's still usable, serviceable.
I will open the door.
All right. As you open the door, leads to a worn, old, kind of kitchen / dining room all in one. Nothing grand by any means. It is there's a crumbled fireplace. Chimney is long since probably caved in at this point. The center of the room stands a table with, oddly enough, it does smell like there is some sort of cookery that has happened in here. The plate of an empty plate, some herbs drying. You can definitely get the distinct smell of some moldy cheese. There's a door immediately to your left, and you can kind of make out a door in the far end, and the hallway continues. This is worked stone as well on the floor here, but very dirty, especially from the mine.
You guys said that you smelt death? Decay? Was it also?
Who smelled decay?
I felt like someone looked through like an arrow slit
Yeah,
in this
back.
direction in the
Oh yeah,
what did you
there was
call
definitely
it?
a stench of
Display?
death. Yeah.
Chapel.
In the chapel. Yeah.
So roughly around this corner, we've a little ways to go before that connects.
Is this a napkin or is this writing?
It would appear to be a napkin. I would say while Erin is looking over the tables belongings. What's everyone else doing? During this stretch of time.
I am looking at the door. This door.
All right.
Here.
Arabella's looking at this door immediately to the left of where you came in. Erebus, Ralorn, Dacron, anything from you?
I'm just gonna get his shield and his sword ready to if anything happens.
Okay.
I'd just be studying Ralorn for the most part.
Okay.
Also observing the environment.
Floors appear to be work stone. Are the walls also, or are they just? Because I see piles of rocks.
Yeah, I would
It's a bit
say
confusing.
Yeah, I would say it seems like it was attempted. It just wasn't finished. It's an unfinished basement essentially. They got to the floors first. They carved out the walls. They wanted somewhere nice to step, but they didn't quite get to the walls. Like they got the fireplace and the chimney. It was an attempt.
It does take some doing. Means there's a tunnel that goes from here all the way out.
Mm-hmm. Or at least there once was. But you can easily tell that it has long since caved in. Or perhaps maybe not. Actually, give me a perception check, Dacron. And Aaron, give me an investigation check. And Arabella, give me an investigation check. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So Dacron. Oddly enough, yes, it does look like the chimney has collapsed. However, it does look like there was an attempted cooking in here from the burn marks, recent soot and burn marks on the ground by the edge of the broken fireplace. And you get the faintest bit of breeze coming through. So there is some air coming through. It's not completely stagnant, but there was some attempted cookery. Or burning at the very least. And I would also say with your perception check, kind of wafting through, almost kind of being pulled towards this location, because this is an exit, so there's a slight draft going out instead of up, or instead of down towards you. There is that faint stench of decay being drawn towards you, towards the fireplace.
Well, we are at least headed in the right direction.
Aaron, it would appear that someone made a pumpkin stew. But there are some actual pretty decent herbs on the wall here. I'd say there's like 10 gold of herbs that have been dried and ready for use. And it seems like someone made a pumpkin stew and ate all of it. All that's left is like kind of some seeds. Some pepitas.
Like a good meal.
They didn't even use the napkin. They probably used their shirt. Or something else. Arabella, though. Looking at this door. Investigating it. It doesn't seem locked. It seems to be a well-used door. You would notice a faint green glow through the little bits of cracks here and there. It's not locked. It's not trapped in any sort of way. But you do notice a faint glow. Faint. Nothing major.
color me intrigued.
Yeah.
Is that the pale yellow?
What's a green?
It's a
Like
green.
neon green. Like toxic
yes.
toxic classic what is that? Plutonium? No.
Disney evil green.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, something's going on behind here. Would we like to check it out, or would you like to go down the hall?
I'd like to check it out.
Okay. I guess I'd like to try and open the door quietly.
Sure. Give me a sleight of hand check trying to open this old, nearly broken door. And it's not broken. It's just a well-used door. Yeah. There's a subtle brush as you lift it up ever so slightly, push it open, revealing small interior, dimly lit by phosphorescent fungi. Neon green light. The center of the space is a well. It does kind of give this ominous look to the space. The well does seem innocent enough. It was probably well used in its time. Well used in its time. Yeah. Unintentional. Promise.
Okay. Stay here. I would like to slowly make my way. I just want to get I think to about here.
Okay.
And I want to poke the fungi.
Sure.
With my polar collapsing.
Yeah.
I want to see if basically something happens with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in tow, moving sneaking.
Sure. Tiptoeing behind her. As she's creeping in herself, she pulls out a pole, and as it unfolds, she pokes out towards a mushroom. As it exudes these soft spores, nothing else happens. It's harmless. There is some other lichen kind of clinging to the walls and around the well, so there is moisture in the air. There's some mold as well on the ground in here, but it may be a little bit warmer in this space. Warmer and moister, I would say.
As I notice that nothing came of her poking that, I'm going to make my way, still creeping around, but to the edge of the well.
Sure.
And I'm going to kind of peer, you kind of to your side, peer in and see what I can see.
Okay. I would ask for a stealth check.
Sure.
I'm able to enter the room as well.
Sure.
Aaron enters the room.
Aaron's in the room.
Or just disobeying orders today, okay.
Erebus, how about that stealth check?
Yeah, it's...
Here we go. All right, with the 20, as you creep up, look over the edge of the well. As you look down, much of the well itself is it's a natural well. Like, this is mostly a natural pit. You can hear the faint dripping. Give me a perception check. See what you see in the darkness.
There.
Okay. Looking down past what look to be dozens of small little eyes, you can see what looks to be a bag, kind of covered in, like, somehow still looks nice. There is a dripping of water, but there's not a pool of water down there, at least not any longer. But there is a bag, maybe about 30 feet down, at the bottom of this well. Nice kind of satchel. Kind of like a little fur strap on it. However, lining the entire midsection of this well are dozens of tiny little bat-like creatures. And I say bat-like in a loose sense. They're horrible little stretchy flesh-looking creatures. Almost bat-like. If you combine a bat with a mosquito, with kind of like almost glowing yellow eyes, just ready to strike.
I would immediately like hunker down and kind of, when you kind of get somebody's attention, and I'd point at them to like, freeze essentially.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast message on Arabella. And I'll say to her, it looks like there's something down there, but it looks like there's a couple dozen creatures. Not sure what they are. And I'm going to kind of usher towards Aaron to like maybe back up quietly.
You give him the finger over the lips and just wave
Yep.
it away.
Just we don't, we haven't pissed anything off. We're trying to keep it that way right now.
Aaron will shrug and toward the door.
And then I'm
Arabella's
going
face
to
put.
Yeah, well, I was
He's
going to
not
say,
gonna move unless you move.
okay, then I'll recast message and be like, you can reply to these. What do you want to do? Because I don't want to move right now. I'm a statue at this point,
None of them have fucking mage hand. How
Yeah.
would they have gotten? You do. But you're not stealthy, probably.
He made not a noise walking up to that well.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the mage hand.
Oh.
Up to you. Personally, I'd like to get it, but I don't know what's in there.
Okay, then I'll recast it and I'll say, should we try to leave this room and go over what some strengths are of our group? Maybe somebody has a fire spell to just shoot down there or something?
and destroy what's at the bottom.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
She starts to walk out, expecting him to follow.
Well,
Erebus found something in the well, but I think there's probably little creatures. Is that the truth?
Yeah, it looks like there's a satchel of some sort at the bottom, and it's surrounded by a few dozen eyes. I have not disturbed what rests down there.
Fleshy winged creatures with proboscises.
Yeah,
And fur.
think that.
Bloodsuckers.
Interesting.
Is it worth it? That is the question. Normally, people don't throw things down wells if they want them found.
Normally,
It could be like a go bag or something where it actually might be tied to the rope. When they throw it down there to have it be inconspicuous, and they try and leave fast, they pull the rope.
would I have noticed if you know how the wells have the bucket with a rope? Would I have noticed if it was attached
The
to
bucket
the
was up.
Oh, okay.
Just for reference, well, no, you probably wouldn't have gotten the best look at them. You just saw little bits of flesh and wingy flesh with eyes and pointy mouths.
What if I was to go over there, disturb them, but somebody was ready with some sort of spell for when they came up to try to hit at least a number of them at once?
I mean, if I endanger two people, I can just run in and jump over the well, and as I jump, I shoot fire down into the well.
Well, but we don't want
Destroy
to.
whatever's at the bottom.
How deep is the well?
It's about 30 feet down.
Yeah, only 15 feet in the fire. Should be okay.
Feel
Get
free
very
to try
hot.
it if you wish, Adam.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, I will go around the corner, sulk down, and just ready myself just in case he comes in danger, or I can do something.
Okay.
I'll walk into the room, and I'll look at the well. I'll flick my hair to the side, and everybody watching would notice that my cloak that I'm wearing just kind of shimmers. It's the same color, but it kind of just shimmers a little bit as I get ready to go. And I will run over the well, doing a front flip, and as I'm upside down, I'll shoot a burning hands into the well.
Fair enough. I would like you to respond to that real quick. Give me an acrobatics check. And then give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 11.
Okay. As this seems different for Aaron. Aaron, without realizing it, you have the orb in your hand. You all would see a quick flash of red in his eyes. Aaron, if you would roll me 66, please.
A lot of D6. That's a lot of ones and twos.
Okay. It's not as controlled as Aaron's usually is, and instead of, where does your burning hands usually come from? Your hands?
Or my sword.
Okay.
Yeah, either whatever I'm using.
Instead of coming from his sword or his hands, almost unexplainably, it comes out of his mouth as if he breathes it. And exudes fire into and around the well. As Aaron, you fall unconscious. Or, I'm sorry, not unconscious. You are... Roll me a d6, please. Okay.
Another one.
Fair enough. You're paralyzed. As you would see him just kind of stuck there, almost frozen.
Do I stick the landing?
Yeah, he stuck the landing. Yeah, it looked badass as he's kind of frozen there, holding the orb in one hand, sword in the other. This little bit of smoke smoldering out of his mouth. And we're gonna roll initiative.
That's fair. I am paralyzed.
What caused the paralysis?
Of course. What's your dex, Ralorn?
60. No, sorry, Dex 12.
Okay.
Does everybody get advantage on initiative because we knew what was going on, or no?
I would say it'd be the same. It'd be equal. They also saw light come into the room.
Yeah, I just get it from champion.
Let's go with just simple. As you would see tons of these horrible creatures appear.
Oh,
At least they don't have a good target.
Those are awesome looking.
Mm-hmm.
it is.
As they
Really
swarm
nice looking sturges.
all around Aaron. And unfortunately, Aaron, you are... Wow. Wow. You want to hear some cool stuff? Does a 12 hit you, Aaron, at advantage?
Ooh, nope.
As, like Batman in the Batcave, these sturges just swarm around him, not even touching him, just swirling around like this kind of flickering and skittering in these kind of flashing, like almost looks like these flashing strobe lights with the green lights swirling around. They are taking up his space. They occupy the same space as him. Deal with that. That will take us to Ralorn.
He's gonna rush in
yeah.
right there, and he's gonna attack the bat's creature around
Do
Aaron.
your worst. I'm just gonna leave them a little bit off to the
Let's
side so I can
see.
grab them. But they are in Aaron's space.
Long sword one hand because I got the shield on. 19.
Okay. Yeah, 19 hits.
For 9.
As you slash out.
Oh, sorry. I always forget. Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
'Cause the other one was 5.
You hit a couple of them. Again, it's hard to get more than a couple because there's a swarm of them. Okay, they're resistant to slashing damage in a way.
Alright. That'll be it for this turn.
All right, that will take us to Arabella. I would say, Ralorn, you can
Okay.
notice like this kind of flicker of fire in Aaron's eyes.
Standing really still so you don't hit me.
And he's standing really still.
Well, I am going to shoot.
Sorry.
Please. At
right.
disadvantage?
No,
Because
it'll
he's
be a
in the
straight
same
roll.
space?
No, it'll be a straight
Okay, okay.
roll. They will have cover just from being in melee range, but just plus 2.
Okay.
Plus 2 to their AC.
Okay. No lockers. Yeah.
A 13 will miss, unfortunately. As you try and
That's okay.
fire a crossbow bolt, they're swarming around, Aaron, and Ralorn's big in there. You're trying not to hit either of them. It's a small space. The ceiling is low. It's tight.
And there's nowhere in there I can hide. So I'm just going to go back around the corner.
Okay.
Wow. Put something complete, and hide.
All right, give me
If
a
I
stealth
may.
check. And that will take us to
Okay.
Erebus. Nice. Also, Aaron, give yourself
Dang.
that spell slot back.
Ooh, alright.
So I'm going to rush up and not on top of him. I'm just gonna whatever.
There's no room.
Yeah. Sure. Anyway, I'd like to use my. It's gonna kind of look like almost an avatar kick, because I'd like to kick at this, but then use to where it pushes them off the 5 feet
Yeah.
for the tavern brawler.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of this like wind, like swatting all of them away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 20 will hit them. Do they get a save against that?
Don't think so. It doesn't say anything. It's
Yes,
just
they
a
do.
martial arts attack. Under details.
DC
maybe?
is equal to your dex mod plus it'll be 12 is their DC. Which they fail horribly as they are knocked back. And we'll take some, as you kind of like swat them all away. One of them flies and drops to the ground.
And then would it be a action or bonus action to like try to assist him?
What do you mean assist him?
Actually, I think what I'd like to do is I'm trying to, after knocking them back, I'm trying to get in front of them and him to where they're not focusing on him so much.
So do you want to step on the mushrooms down here, or
Well, I guess I
You're
can't
trying
really.
to draw their attention, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. After I kicked him, I'm trying to. I can't get in between.
I
Them
would
too,
say
I
I would
guess.
say no. There's not, especially because he can't move.
Okay. Well, then I'll just end my turn then.
You can get closer to the Sturges if you want to,
You can
I-
push me back 5 feet too. Okay.
or if you wanted to, you could use a bonus action to make an unarmed strike against Aaron and use that to push him. He's
don't
gonna
want
he's
to
gonna
hurt.
automatically fail his save.
But doesn't that do damage to
It
him?
does. Whenever you make an unarmed strike or a monk attack or whatever, You have a choice of doing damage or pushing, grappling, whatever. You
That's
always
right.
have a
I
choice.
forgot. I remember. Yeah, so I'll do that on him to kind of get him out of the way to where I can make room.
You still have to roll to hit him. You have advantage, though.
Yeah. Just a martial arts, right?
Yeah. Surprisingly, as you try to push him, your hand slides off of him. Actually, maybe kind of almost like phases through him as if he's not there for a moment.
You have advantage.
You do have advantage, yeah. Damn it. All right. Yeah, you push him aside.
Thank you for that. And now I'll... There.
That will take us to Dacron. Dacron, you hear a bunch of skittering and blows landing. Bloop, bloop.
Sounds exactly like what was going to happen.
Yep.
1, 2... I don't want to stop in front of the doorway. I can't see them.
Go inside.
But then I have to dash, and then there's no reason I'm inside.
Jump on the table.
Hmm.
You might be able to see him if you're at the door.
Can't see him from there either. Yeah, but then I'm stuck in the door, and I can't, then I'm blocking the door.
Well, decisions.
She's got a lot of movement, and she's allowed to pass through you.
Yeah, I would say she
Is
can pass
she?
through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes we do, and sometimes we don't.
yeah. There's no hard and fast rule about it. I'd say whatever.
You're a lot easier to get by than Ralorn.
Yeah, Ralorn is definitely he chose to play a 7.5 foot tall guy.
I guess
You're in
cover is better than nothing, because I can still barely see them.
Aha, but you still see them.
I will wisp attack them, I suppose.
All right. Give us a wisp.
Natural 20.
Yes, as this moonlight shoots out, burning, nay, scalding these sturges.
Let's see if I can roll over 3. Hey,
That
that's
is
pretty good.
much greater than 3. As about a dozen of these just drop. As some of them pop, they just don't even get it. They're having a bad time. Bad time. The rest look sunburnt. Moonburnt?
It's the same.
That's true. Anything else for Dacron?
Well, this seems to be going exactly how I figured it would go when we disturbed the nest of creatures. So,
Yeah.
Nope, we're fine.
All right. Aaron, at the end of your turn, a wisdom saving throw, please. All right.
21.
You are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn. Taking us to the Sturges, who are going to swarm onto... actually, they're not going to swarm onto. They're just going to attack Ralorn. Unsure of who to attack. Fluttering around each of you. Ralorn getting a 15 to hit.
It misses. It just pushes them away with his shield.
As you just kind of hold your shield up, you hear thump, thump, thump as they bang into your shield. That takes us to your turn, Ralorn.
Alright, we're gonna try to slash them again.
Of course.
Yes,
Yes, a 17 will absolutely hit these Sturges.
7 or 9. That's a 9
points of
damage.
damage, yeah. As they are wounded. There's only a couple of these Sturges left. Fortunately, they are resistant to your sword. Anything else for
And
Ella?
No, I'll stay right there trying to get him to attack him, not the others.
Miss Bella of the Era?
Okay. I am going to... I'm going over Dakron's head.
Okay.
Or, no. I'll try and squeeze past Dakron.
Right, give me an acrobatics check for funsies.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
No problem. Yeah, you just hop right over him through the doorway. Doing like a roll as you enter into the room.
And I roll there. And I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Yeah. Boom a question. I think I said that earlier in the week.
I do not.
You do not. You're too distracted by all these colorful mushrooms.
So pretty.
They're so pretty. Okay. Anything else for Arabella? All right.
No, that'll be it.
Erebus.
I'm just gonna
There's
try
like
to.
2 of them.
Oh, okay.
They're just kind of fluttering around.
I'll just punch out.
All
See
right.
if I can.
Punching a bat mosquito. You punch one of them and just kind of crush it. There is still one of these little guys left, barely fluttering around as it. If you would think these things were self-preservation kind of things, it might be looking for an escape, but it looks pissed.
It looks pissed. I'll use my flurry of blows to try to connect with the last one.
You're going to use your flurry of blows on one Sturge?
Well, I only have one attack, and then if I use a focus point, I can make another unarmed attack.
Right, so flurry of blows gives you 2 extra attacks.
I don't want to use it for that then.
As a bonus action. Or you could just a bonus action 1 attack. It's just 1 Sturge. I'm just trying to save you focus points.
Okay. I thought I could only make that 1 attack, and then I had to use them.
So you can always make a bonus action unarmed strike. You can also always make a action unarmed strike. Or, karate, whatever they call it. Martial arts.
So yeah, I'm going to try to hit that last one.
Yeah, you absolutely do. You just kind of kick it up against the wall there. Smushing the Sturge. They're done for.
And it sounds like a squelch.
No more. It's nice and calm in here now.
After seeing that he's okay, I guess as that transpired, we wouldn't have really even noticed. Well, I guess I was in the room with him. That he got paralyzed because it's like he froze.
Yeah, he kind of like froze for a second. I don't know. There was like a stutter there, but it was like a really like powerful blast that was just a little more uncontrolled than normal. I don't know.
Okay.
And it came out of his mouth. I don't know. Weird.
I hope it was worth it.
Aaron definitely looks a little confused, but he's trying to play it off.
Okay.
It's a bag. I will look down into the well, and I'll point my hand down, and I'll hesitate for a second before I channel magic. And then I'll cast Mage Hand, and I'll try and grab the bag.
Okay. Yeah, as you pull this bag up. It's,
drift it over to Arabella.
Kind of like a reddish colored bag with some strap of fur. Kind of stitched together, honestly. Doesn't look like much. Feels kind of loose, nearly empty.
It's been down there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty light. Might be something of use. Now bring it over to Arabella.
I'd like to look in the bag.
All right. You pull open this bag. It's empty.
No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a hole in the bottom. Well, I guess you'll have to go all the way to the bottom of the well.
I don't get my climb speed until next time, don't I? I'm checking.
Yeah, I guess seeing that, because I would have been curious too, so noticing that it's empty, I'd go back over to the well and like look down, like, did it fall out when it was coming up? What the heck?
No, it looks like it's you see like a little bit of rock down there. It looks a little damp. Nothing down there besides the dripping of water. And none of these horrible bat creatures, which who knows if they're horrible or not. You guys, they're not horrible. You guys killed them all. Easy.
Moving on.
You said it was
it does not
kind of
look like a good quality bag, to be honest.
No, not a good quality bag.
No.
The goblin was talking about secrets, okay?
It is true. Well, as you now have your brand new bag. Yeah, there's a door down here. And there's a hallway that continues onward. What are you doing?
Some other ventilation thing or just map decor?
What are you talking about, like the broken bit? That's just wall. Oh, so that's a broken brazier.
Oh, okay.
Broken braziers, which are not lit. You saw some like that at the front.
Yeah, I just thought that was the cooking stove.
Oh no, that would be over here.
Other corner. Sure.
What are you doing?
I'd like to look at the door.
All right, Arabella's looking at the door. Is there anything else anyone would like to do during the stretch of time?
I'm going to peer down over here.
Okay.
And I'm moving stealthy, I'm trying to be quiet.
Absolutely.
Other doors and whatnot.
There is another door. Anything from Aaron, Dacron, or Alon?
Aaron's hanging out by a table in the back, and just kind of mentally going over what happened.
Okay.
Kind of analyzing, trying to figure out what happened.
Fair enough. Arabella, give me an investigation check. Erebus, give me a perception check. Okay. Arabella. This seems to be a heavier door than most, and is most likely locked. You can easily see it has a keyhole, It is reinforced with steel, and even though it has seen time go past, it is still a heavy door. It does not appear to be trapped in any way that you can see, but it is most probably locked. Erebus. You can loosely, somewhere in the distance, hear an echo beyond the door, coming from... It's hard to tell where in the distance beyond, but beyond, sounds like this scraping metal noise. Like someone... almost kind of like Pyramid Head dragging the big...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Would I be able to tell if I was to open the door that they're far enough away? Like, distance-wise, I guess, from the door.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's right there.
Okay. I'd like to slowly turn the doorknob, or try the door. I apologize. I know you covered the doorknob thing, just to see if it's locked or unlocked.
Yes, most doors do not have doorknobs in the day. No, this door is not locked. There is no lock on it.
I'll slowly push or pull, whichever one, whichever way it goes.
Interior, I would say it's probably a push for you.
Okay, yeah. So I'll slowly open that and peer inside.
Okay. As you open the door, it goes into an unlit stairwell going up.
Okay. I'll kind of let you guys do your thing before.
What is your thing?
No, I'm saying
than the other ones.
No, I was asking them what their thing is.
Want me to try to open it?
No, I think it's locked. But I was just generally
Oh, man.
speaking, if a door is heavy, there's a reason behind it. Whether it's a safe or a dungeon.
They could try to
It's a matter of which one.
break it open, but
Hopefully it's the safe.
Well, Arabella is going to attempt to lockpick it.
Okay. As you pull out your thieves' tools. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand with advantage. I'm taking this moment. Anyone else want to do anything?
no.
It takes naught but a moment, as Arabella. Yeah. Couple of clicks. Actually, it's just one click. Fluid motion. You just kind of slide your... Yep, it's done. It is. It's unlocked. Done. Done and done.
Okay.
No, I'm going to knock on the door.
Okay. As you knock on the door, you would hear a shuffle from within.
Oh, would you look at that? There is something in there. But what?
And let's surprise them.
Well, it's hardly a surprise. I've knocked.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not gonna expect people with weapons to come in.
I open the door.
Okay. Yeah, as you open the door, you are face to face with a probably 14-foot tall, massive body of a hulking ogre, stitched and broken, undead, horrible creature.
Well,
It
would you
is
look
it
at
is
that?
absolutely
We
ready for
found
you.
Bonegnasher.
This is definitely Bonegnasher's body. 100%, no doubt about it. But as we are Bonegnasher bodying this place, Bonegnasher bodying, we'll go ahead and roll some initiative here. And as we're rolling initiative against Bonegnasher, potentially, is it Bonegnasher? Is it truly? Perchance. But also, Arabella, behind it looks to be a small, yet rust-covered armory. You can also see entire bits of this creature's body stitched, ripped open. Its throat seems to be kind of cut with a hole in the side of its throat. Even its brain seems to be kind of, well, missing. As well as one of its arms has been replaced with a horrible, like, a log, if you can believe it. As they couldn't find one of its arms. But
Oaken shield.
yeah, who knows, after being dead for so long. But that is where we will take our little 5-10 minute break as we have rolled initiative per chance. And, yeah, so stay tuned, folks. Stick around. We'll be back as we fight the Gnasher of Bones. Maybe. We'll find out. Or not. See you in a minute. All right, folks. We're back. And last we left off, our troop was rummaging around through the place known as Damara's Tomb, although it's really more Damara's Keep and beyond. Either way, finding a well with an empty bag inside of it, and now have come face to face with a massive body of an ogre, which could be the undead reborn Bonegnasher himself. As you knocked on the door to the armory down here. So we've rolled initiative. We're in the middle of it. Arabella is up first as you open the door face to face with this giant undead guy. We're gonna go with. You know what? I kind of really like the Gothamlicious thing, so we're gonna keep doing that. I like it. Arabella, you're up.
Be like, right. I didn't want to see you just yet. But I digress. And I try to shoot him.
Okay, try to shoot him. Notably, he's not making any noise, like with his mouth. No, that you would classically hear with the zombie.
Perhaps he doesn't have vocal cords.
Perhaps not. Yes, a 20 will hit.
Okay, no sneak attack. Just damage.
Just damage. He takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Beautiful. And, now he's a big fella, so I'm going to assume that he's going to have some decent reach. So, I'm going to be on the safe side and say disengage.
All right.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, as the big log just kind of thrusts through the door to try to slam after you, but yep, disengaging, you roll away. As you made the right call. That will take us to Aaron Thesserin. Aaron, what are you doing?
Will pull out my sword. And it's not like he can fit through the door.
You can probably squeeze through. Creatures of one size can squeeze through an area of smaller. They just move at half speed. It will be a trying time for him.
I will come over here and I will bonus action blade song.
Okay.
And I will hold an attack for when he's trying to come through the door.
Okay. Ready an attack for when he tries to come through the door. As your sword in hand, taking us to Ralorn.
Ralorn is gonna just. I feel like it might be not. I feel like you might be able to go through the door. If he's that gigantic. What we're gonna do, Ralorn is gonna step right up there at the door.
Okay.
And
as you did just see Aaron step right next to you with his sword in hand, ready to strike.
Yeah.
Take it on together. Or not.
Yeah. And he's going to hit it with a Warhammer.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely. 23 hits.
8 or
Yeah,
10.
10 points of damage on his push.
If I'm able to push him, yeah.
It makes loud skidding noises across the room. It's crashing
we're gonna go
into
right to the
everything.
side, and as a bonus action, we're gonna use second wind.
Get a little breather.
Six.
Fair enough. That will take us to Erebus. You hear some crashing coming from where your comrades were.
Yeah, I'd freeze in my tracks, and as I hear that, I start to run over to where they're at.
Yeah, and you would see Aaron standing there with his sword ready to like kind of leap into action, and just kind of like with probably like a look of like, I'm right here, as Lauren's off to the side.
I guess I don't really want to. I can bonus action to dash, right? And
Yeah,
get.
you absolutely can. You're a monk. You can bonus
Yeah.
action lots of things.
Yeah, so I'll bonus action dash towards him. Does that give me how much more movement? Is it 10 or 15? I think it's.
You can dash, which means you get your full movement. So you do have
Oh, it's
you
double.
have Step of the Wind. You also have Focus Step of the Wind, and you also have.
Right.
So
I was just trying
you know,
to. Yeah.
you have that
Uh,
and that.
yeah, I'll get right up into his face.
It's a bonus action. Step of the Wind.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll just use one of my actions then.
All right.
I'm going to I'm gonna Ray of Frost.
In melee.
No, shoot. I had a plan before. I'm just gonna hit it
Okay.
with my unarmed attack. There we go.
19 absolutely hits.
Awesome.
Yeah, this big guy is not moving at all.
I can't really see if because he's huge. Is he
He's
already
large,
back
okay?
up the wall?
Yeah, he's against the wall. Okay.
He is. Okay. Well, I was gonna push him back, but his icon takes up a bit of room.
He's as far back as he can go. I'm
So
already pulled over. Pulled over as far as I can go.
And I believe that's it, because I
right.
attack bonus action. Yeah. Okay.
That will take us to Dacron. Famous doorway situation once again. Although this one you can always step away from.
Just walk over there so I can see and... Huh?
He's a big guy.
That's a big guy. But he looks like he's stitched together.
Yeah, like, absolutely. Like, probably parts of him... Yeah, he's messed up.
Disgusting. I will wisp him.
Wisp him. A 15? Absolutely wisp him.
Dose point. For 2.
We'll take 2. Does not seem particularly vulnerable to this. But not particularly resistant either.
He takes 2.
Anything else for Dacron?
No, there's plenty of space. Yeah, I'm not hurting anybody by standing there. I'm fine.
Alright. That will take us to Bonegnasher's body. Possibly. It's just going to kind of try to slam into Erebus with this kind of big old log arm. Skids across just clattering rusted weapons and armor across the room against Erebus. Getting a 22 to hit.
Yes, it does. But can I use my deflect attack on it?
You can use it once I roll damage, yes. As it does 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And so then you would say...
I'm going to use deflect attack.
There you go. I'll be like, alright, roll me a deflect attack. As you try to deflect it, the log skids across your wrist and you still take 4 points of damage.
Take that.
Which will end the large, lumbering body's turn. Arabella, you're up.
Okay. She steps out and like how much distance I feel like that is. Okay. And she takes a step forward
Okay.
to make sure she's within reach. And then she will shoot him.
Shoot him. Shoot him if you
Please.
got him. 13 does hit.
Oh, it does.
He's a big boy.
Well,
And he's not moving
Yeah.
fast. He's only got little legs. I don't know. Yeah, he's missing his knees somehow.
Sneak attack.
Like the dad from King of the Hill.
Absolutely. He takes 16 points of damage. Cotton Hill's his name.
Cotton Hill. Thank you.
One of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Great show. Yeah, you
And
just kind
then-
of stab him right on the other side of his neck where the other hole should be. Now he's got one.
Okay. And then I'm just going to that's the fireplace there. I'm just going to go back to where I was
Okay.
and fight.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
A stealth.
As you go hide around the corner, that will take us to Aaron. Aaron?
I will twirl my sword in my hand and dart into the room. And I want to try and carve up this guy.
Carve up that guy.
I'll do a true
He
strike.
seems like he's already been carved up.
Oh, then I can carve along the seams.
Yeah, make it all the easier.
Natural 20.
As I said, all the easier. He's been pre-cut
Nice.
for 8 points of radiant damage. Pre-cut.
Pre-cut. That will do it.
All right. That will take us to Ralon.
Would I be able to like jump there over the table and go there?
Give me an acrobatics check, Ralorn.
If I can open my shit. Acrobatics.
14. What is that? Yeah, 15. Sure, why not?
All right.
Jump on that table.
Why am I able? I can't move
Stop
anymore.
moving.
There we go. All right, and
I
then
was
we're
trying to
gonna
stay
attack
there.
it again with the Warhammer.
Yeah, you push him into the
22.
corner again. You put baby in the corner.
For 11 or
You can't roll better than 11.
yeah, or 4, so 11.
All right. Smack this guy.
That'll be it.
All right. Erebus.
I am going to smack him around with my martial arts attack.
All right. Are you martial arts just punching? Or are you kicking? Or are you just you headbutting? You elbows? What do you got? You got knees? What do you got? Spin?
I'll try to give him a good kidney punch.
Kidney punch? Okay. So it is mostly
Yeah.
punching?
Yeah, right now with how big he is, yeah.
I just mean in
But-
general, Erebus' style.
Oh, his it goes all over the place. Like
Okay.
earlier with the kick, you know,
Okay. Fair enough.
like Avatar or whatever.
I don't know what the avatar means, but I got you. A 15
And the
absolutely
show.
hits him. I've seen the
They're
show many
bending.
times. 15 for sure hits. You'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you punch him in the kidney, which may or may not be there.
Well, I
it's
suppose.
probably not.
And then I'm going to do my flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I guess the people around
using a
watching.
yeah.
Yeah, just like, I mean, it's all over the place.
As you spend a focus point, making 2 more martial arts attacks. Let's see them. As they both absolutely hit.
Nice.
You'll take 15 more points of damage. It's just kind of like big, blubbering. It's a mess in here. Like, and honestly, there's some things that aren't natural falling out, like rocks, bits of metal, other bones that aren't supposed to be there. It's weird. Anything else for Erebus?
No, that's it.
All right. That will take us to Dacron.
Yeah, I will Starry Wisp this large individual.
All right, wisp away.
9.
Unfortunately, that does still hit.
Oh, wow.
They are a large individual indeed. For
4 points of radiant damage.
As that is exactly what you need as this wisp strikes into this massive form. I would like everyone around to make a dex save.
Wonderful.
The natural 20.
Nope.
As Erebus and Ralorn each take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, Aaron, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as detritus and debris just goes flying everywhere as this body explodes with, again, things that should not be inside this body. Bits of scraps of metal, bone, wood. It was stuffed with stuff. Like
it ate it, or it was like patched
it was
into
it was stuffed with things.
They turned him into a bomb.
They
I'm curious, can I use my deflect attack on that?
No, because it is not an attack. Later
okay.
You will get something for it, like way later.
Okay.
But as the explodes with this horrible explosion. Bits of rotten flesh go flying along with rusted bits of metal, wood, bone, and rock. We'll hop out of combat.
Ugh.
Guess that's what happens when goblins make zombies.
Well, she never said she was particularly good at it.
Yes, that explains it then.
I'm gonna walk past Raylorn and kind of like shaking whatever sinew or whatever's on me, trying to get it off, and I'm just like, ugh.
I'll prestigitate myself, and
Okay.
everything just kind of sloughs off.
Absolutely. Yeah, inside is a bunch of mostly rusted, broken armor, weapons. There's a few bones and skeletons of people that may have once defended this keep. It's not the best sight. Cobwebs in the corners, broken, like cracked shields. Still standing somehow, but the room is yours.
I'll turn towards Raylorn and be like, want to see if there's anything valuable inside of him?
I'll start a detect magic ritual.
Okay.
If you want to go and desecrate him even more, be my guest, but I'll pass.
I don't think it can be desecrated any more than it already has been.
What I mean is, if you
I just wanted to see if I could
him.
get inside of it.
Be my guest. I'm gonna stop you, but it's disgusting already.
Well, Aaron sits down to work on a magical ritual. What's everyone else doing?
I guess I'll check out the room. I know that you said it is mostly rusted armor or shields and whatnot, but I'll see if he's being kept in there. It seems like so. Just anything of note, if there's like the surgical stuff up on here, if that's where they were putting them together. If anybody left anything behind, or
sure. Give me an investigation check as you start giving everything, once over. What's everyone else doing, if anything? Pretty good.
Oh, cool.
All right, no one's doing anything else. Fair enough. You can also say you're not doing anything. That's a perfectly acceptable answer instead of the silence. But Erebus, after not many moments of searching, a few items do stand out amongst the debris, the rust, even the exploded body. A singular dagger glimmers amongst the light that is shedding amongst the torches that are probably almost burnt out at this point. Yeah. Nice shining gleam from a dagger. And there would be, just kind of tucked underneath one of the shelves in here, haphazardly, looks to be a pretty decent set of studded leather armor. It does kind of have a motif of scales along it, and even bits of kind of, I'd say, blue cloth, and it has held up to time, surprisingly, unlike everything else in here.
So I'll take the dagger as I kind of have it in my hand or whatever. I'll Arabella, I found some studded armor. It looks like leather armor or something. Would you like to take a look at it? It seems like it might be up your wheelhouse.
Or I have a look at the armor.
Yeah, it's nicely crafted. Maybe a little older style, but it definitely has like the motif of like scales, especially on like the cuffs and the greaves. It's maybe a little lighter color than your armor. Browns and tans and blues and grays. But very finely made. And it's nice. It's got a little blue sash on it. It's pretty nice.
Cool. I just figured you might want it. And I'll kind of walk away, and I'd like to study the blade. I'll hold it by its hilt on one hand, and then you know how you kind of like check a knife. You run your finger down. Checking it out.
Do you run your finger down a knife when you?
Yeah, to see if it's worth a damn. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I did it yesterday while I was sharpening my knives for work.
Okay.
A tomato. To see if it cuts the tomato up.
Yeah.
Well,
shave smart hair.
They have to be sharp enough to cut stuff for work.
Cut paper.
I don't know. I do it.
Do the paper test. But anyways,
Well,
if
using
yeah, as you're checking it out, it's sharp. Are you proficient in any sort of smithing?
No, not smithing.
Okay.
Like the masonry. I wouldn't really know anything about blades. No.
Okay. I guess give me I don't know what it would be. Arcana check? Kind of.
Okay.
Sure. It's silver. The silver dagger.
Okay. Is it like adorned with anything? Like, is there markings or?
I would say it's
Or is it
pretty plain. Handle. Probably the same blue. As the studded leather. Like the blue and tan.
Okay. Okay.
But more plain than ornate. Yeah, it reflects pretty well. It's shiny. It's like a mirror. It's silver.
Oh. Okay. I guess since I'm looking this thing over and not really getting anything off of it, but the silver kind of just
It's silver.
What?
It's an alchemical process to bond it.
Right.
So
No.
it makes it like semi-magical, essentially.
Right. I get what you're saying, but like my character's not getting a vibe off of it or whatever. I was going to ask Dacron if he could look it over. Is that okay?
All right, I was muted. I have snacks. Sure. It looks like a fine blade.
It matches your hair.
Do I see anything else in particular, or is it just a silver inlaid dagger?
It's a silver dagger,
Well, perhaps if we run into any werewolves, this will come in handy. But imagine it's more ceremonial.
Okay.
Or even Raloran when he shapeshifted.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna like peer over my shoulder and like look at Raloran and then like put the dagger away, like on my belt or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I held up the studded armor to Raloran and was like, "Can you hold this for me, please?"
He just nods and takes it.
Thank you.
He's just standing there holding it.
Right.
and she walks away. At this point, Aaron finishes the detect magic. The leather is magical. The dagger would be semi-magical. That's it in the room.
Seems we found everything of value in here. Those seem to both be of use.
Transmutation on the leather. As well as abjuration.
Well, that is a very fine set of armor, it appears.
I would tell the group. Oh, go ahead.
Don't speak in riddles. Just tell us what's special about it.
Oh, I'm not sure yet. I'd have to do another spell to know.
Put it on and find out.
We can do that afterwards, I guess.
We can, but I guess we got everything we needed down here.
If you guys are done here, I did find a stairway earlier. Ooh, that's cool
Oh,
looking.
that's nice.
Ugh.
You could dye it
Really?
black if you wanted.
Yes.
We can pretend.
Last time I tried to give you something nice. But yeah, there was a
It's
stairway.
very clearly made for a man. Like I'm
Oh yeah.
like
Oh,
I know
yeah.
there's male armor, but it's very clearly designed
that's the male
by
aesthetic
and
for sure.
for a man.
Yeah. Notice how all the guys were like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, Erebus mentions there's stuff the other way.
It seems we're not finished.
I would like to see if the streamer had a journal of any sort.
I'd like to
You think
compare it with him, but I'm more worried about what the goblin said. Two
Two
is better
worse
than one. Well, worse than
Worse.
one. Either way. Perhaps we
I
found
did-
the body. There is
I
more.
found, yeah, I heard a slapping noise coming from the barred door. So that could be something. It could be something. It could very potentially be something bad.
That is no longer
Um,
barred.
So
Yeah, it's no longer bad.
Unbarred the door.
Yeah, well.
I'm the only bard here.
Heyo. Be kind of like holding my side, and Aaron, I don't suppose you have that explosion really messed me up. I don't suppose you cleaned yourself really well. Are you able to heal, make me feel a little bit better from that explosion?
Aaron kind of scoffs. No, that magic is not in my capabilities.
I hesitated to ask for a favor, but I appreciate it anyways.
And I don't have a potion to give you, unfortunately.
Seems
Yeah,
we have a
no.
door.
Door looks open.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I'll-
no, then.
what's up with
Aaron, as your detect magic's going, the bag's magical too.
Hey, maybe there is something
conjuration.
about that there. We'll have to take a look at that later too.
But yeah, there is a stairwell and stairs made of stone going up.
Going
Yeah,
up.
in the distance,
Okay.
yeah, you could probably hear as the door is open now this kind of subtle grinding noise. It's not constant. Just happens every now and then. Not quite nails on chalkboard.
There's something there. You know what? Would you guys like me to go ahead and investigate first? Or would you guys like to come with me? Or
Before you go, I forgot to mention that I did hear something. It sounded like it must be up the stairs.
If it's dangerous, we must go.
Yeah, just proceed with caution.
Okay. You guys heading up the stairs? Arabella heading up the stairs alone? Together? As a group? Sneaking? Carefully? You tell me.
I will follow behind her.
Yeah, I'm in
Let's
tow.
face it, they're not gonna listen to me anyway.
Alright.
Stealthily.
I will try and be quiet. Whether they try and be quiet is up to them.
Well, they got a big light.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Arabella, as you reach the top stair, I will need a dex save.
Where is it? There it is. As I get caught in a trap.
As you hear a grind of stone as you step on a pressure plate. A crossbow bolt shoots across the area here. You evade it.
Mhm.
No harm done.
Oh, that was the grounding sound.
Yeah, and the grinding
That could
does
be
stop.
worse. I just keep moving forward.
So as I saw
not
that,
step on that stair.
yeah, I'll avoid that, and then I'll kind of glance around the room, and with some of my masonry stuff, I'd like to see if any of the other stones ahead of us are like mismatched, out of place,
Give me
raised a little bit.
Give me a perception check as you're looking around. This is a wider hallway, less of a room. There are 3 doors in here. One on the far west side. There is a arrow slit directly to your south, Arabella. To the northeast and to the northwest, down that hall, are more doors. On the north side of this hallway is a broken brazier, atop which stands what looks like bones and cloth and skin stitched together, rotten over time, to resemble what looks like a massive face, meant to be domineering and intimidating, like an ogreish sort of decoration. Clearly. Does not go with the rest of the keep.
That was a new installment.
It looks like a Bonegnasher installation.
Yep.
But as Erebus is checking the floor in here, what's everyone else doing? This is a wider hallway, so there is space to move about if you would like. There are 3 doors. And other features as well. Empty sconces. At least one.
Mhm. May I try and look through the arrow slit?
Sure. You would see a little bit of light creep through there. Anything from Aaron, Dacron, or Rallon?
I'm in a
Going
hallway.
out right now, making sure everyone is
Go
safe.
around.
'Cause
I'm sorry.
he can't really fight too much. He's pretty hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the doors and put my ear up against each of the doors and listen.
Against each one. Okay. Arabella, give me a perception check. Aaron, give me a perception check. Dacron, was there anything you wanted to do?
Ooh, natural 20.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Arabella, it's easy enough to see. It's the shrine.
Okay.
To the south.
So
It's kind of like
that is
a lookout to there. But look out
Sure.
towards this direction.
Yeah.
Erebus, none of the stones seem off. Aaron, no noise to this door. No noise to this door. However, to the northwestern door, you do hear what sounds like muttered talking.
Regroup to the south, kind of how we are now. These two doors did not hear anything. This door up here, definitely heard sound like some talking. So maybe there's intelligence here after all.
Believe this door leads back to the main chamber.
I think so.
The one with all the scratches on it.
And yep, I would say, Aaron, you would see the scratches there too.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be apparent. Not a child.
You're full of it.
I'm sorry. But alas, 3 doors. Which one would you like to choose?
Well, we should be able to go in here safely.
Certainly.
Well, whatever we do, we need to be cautious as a given, but almost somewhat of a game plan. I have seen better days. Our big friend back here is hurt, as well as you are, Aaron.
In fact, Aaron, I would say with a nat 20, you would be able to tell the tone of the voice. It sounded melancholic. I'll say that.
Maybe it is not a fight we are going into.
I'm not trying to bait you. I'm just trying to think
Well,
about
that
what
could be.
It could be.
Maybe not.
It very well could be. I don't know.
We are very good at starting fights.
Yeah.
I did not hear anything in this room over here, though. We can check it out first.
Okay.
Sure.
I will have a look. And that's not a suggestion.
Okay.
Investigate the door.
Yeah, give me an investigation check as you look over this door. I would say this door easily reminds you of the
Natural
door.
20.
Yeah, nat 20 easily reminds you of the previous door to the armory. Only much better condition. The lock, you would see several scratches at. The edges, several crowbar pry marks. This has been tried, this room has tried to be opened several times over. That is obvious. It is locked. It is... for how long? A long time. A lot of people have tried to get in here. Have not succeeded. The lock is probably a little messed up because of it. Even with a key, it would be hard to open. Is it trapped? No.
These idiots have messed up a perfectly good lock.
Or do you think people did not succeed because it has something arcane blocking it?
I do not see any magic on it.
Don't know. Not my jurisdiction.
Yeah, like they've bent the metal of the frame like into the wall, so it's even harder to break open. If you tried, it would be harder to. Everything about this has been made harder by the failed attempts to open this door.
Okay.
But it is locked. It is heavily reinforced due to the failures, and there you go.
I would like to try.
Okay. And try you must.
Gonna say, should I try and get a crowbar and I can maybe try with force?
Arabella tries, pulls out her trusty thieves' tools, and you jam them in, scraping, like, oh, yeah, there's no catch to it. There's no, no, there's no way.
They've completely screwed up the mechanism.
Maybe with giants' thieves' tools? No. Half giants? Oof. The doozy.
She just lets out a huff, kind of pouting because she really, really wants to know what's behind the door now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try with the crowbar. As he pulls the crowbar and he's gonna try to go and pry it open or something with strength.
Okay.
While he walks up to it, I'm going to step back. Can I study the door? What is the door made out of?
Metal and wood. It's wood with metal reinforced.
Okay.
Lauren, give me an athletics check at advantage as you pull your crowbar out, trying your best to get it in there with
Nat
that
20.
nat 20. It takes a moment. You're trying it on one side, and then you're like, hang on a second. You don't go in from the side. Nope, not the top. Go in from the bottom because the sides have been wedged together. So you put that crowbar towards the bottom, start prying up. You start to hear the cracking of the wood as the metal starts to kind of creak and break. As, you would hear this loud pop and shudder as the door not only opens, but it is gone. Inside, perfectly preserved. Long rug. Some empty tables, some rolled up rugs along the side. Large sack in the one corner. Empty sconce. Chest in the corner. This is like a storage room / vault.
He would literally just step on the side and motion to Arbella like, it's open, go ahead.
Yay!
Right behind her.
Yeah. You would see like, cloth-covered tables, some ornate rugs rolled up, which might have their value. In the corner is very obviously a large sack of coins. On the far end is a steel reinforced chest. Looks like a silver gem encrusted goblet and a small pouch lie on this table here, along with it looks to be a long purple ornate silk cloth. Actually, you know what? What is a very fine material that would be finer than silk in this area?
Silk.
No,
what's finer?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like a phase spider silk?
Yeah, I was going to say spider silk is probably finer than...
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with at first glance what looks to be silk. Kind of glistens in and out of reality. Almost. As yeah. Some rare silk indeed. Purple drapery sits atop a table.
Adam, do not
Scoop
touch
up.
that gold.
I was about to scoop it up. And why
It's
not?
an open sack. You can see the gold in there. It's all gold. There's no silver, no copper. It's all gold.
What happened to the last person who's decided to touch something that looked very tempting?
I don't know what happened.
He died.
Oh,
Hey, it was Ethan. Do I see anything magical in this room?
I would say the 10 minutes has gone off.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
If you want to touch it, you can touch it with a stick or something. Just don't touch it by itself for yourself. Okay?
Roland would, as she says that, Roland would pass a javelin to Aaron if he wants to poke it
Ooh,
at the
no.
gold.
I take the javelin. I poke the gold.
It jostles and jingles, much like you would expect gold to.
Ah,
It's such a pleasing noise.
and so gold is good. Anything else to poke?
No.
I'll just
Just
start
do
poking
not poke it
poking
at all.
everything here.
There's a nice
Just
wooden
starts poking
table.
everything.
The wooden table is probably not in the best condition. That's probably the one thing in the room that is like, that sticks out as like, nah, that's not great.
Take the gold and I'll put it on the table.
As Aaron's checking the gold, what's everyone else doing?
May I investigate this chest,
All right.
please?
Arabella's checking the chest. Arabella, give me an investigation check. Dacron, Erebus, what's striking your eye in this room?
well, I would I was thinking about. I'm gonna ask the group. Are you guys with what we find? Are we splitting everything, or how are we doing this? Because it seemed like that armor you had zero interest in. It sounds like you just want to sell it from earlier. So I don't know if you guys are just looting to loot, or
Is there something you have your eye on?
not in particularly. I mean, the sash sounds interesting, but
It's not a sash. It's like a long cloth.
cloth or whatever.
It's
It
folded
looks-
up in the corner.
Everything here I don't necessarily care for, but like nothing sounds like it would benefit me or anyone else as of right now. So I'm just curious. Are you?
Gold is
You got-
always beneficial. It benefits everybody.
I mean, like the armor before it. I don't see anything that would inherently help me besides the gold. Obviously, I'm just curious.
Well, all of these things are worth gold too.
I think it's more.
It's a matter of we find out the total value of certain things, then we split it up here and
Okay.
there. If
Then I'm
someone
just-
is interested in the armor, then that is subtracted from the total amount of gold that they will get in the end, so on and so forth.
I think that I misspoke, and I'll just grab the sash and throw it in my satchel. Or not sash, I'm sorry, the tablecloth, whatever.
Be
Don't you-
gentle with that.
Don't even look at it.
Yeah, I'll give it a a look over while she's doing her chest thing, and I guess he's grabbing the gold.
Okay. Dacron, what catches your eye?
I guess the rugs.
Okay.
Everyone likes a nice rug.
Erebus, give me a religion check. Dacron, you can give me a history check.
Oops.
Dacron, actually, we'll go bottom up. Nah, yeah, bottom up. Erebus. This clearly ornate. Can't quite. The texture, almost velvety. It's smooth, shimmers. It's reflective, but not. It almost reflects dimmer. Embroidered in the center is a I don't want to lie to you guys. Yeah. Would be a single crescent moon. Embroidered around it and beautiful silver scripture. Looks like ivy. Ghostly ivy. Faintly even there. In fact, sometimes you look at it and it's not there. The ivy's wrapped around the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was gold.
That's all you see.
Would it remind me of you know what a runner is for like a table? They're like
No, this
thinner.
is like a hanging drapery. Absolutely.
Oh,
Like a
really?
banner.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
like something you hang in like a great hall or
Kind of like a banner.
kind of like a banner, but more precious.
Then I guess I would neatly fold it.
It's already neatly folded. But yeah. Fair enough. Dacron. Each of these rugs is worth 50 gold each.
Okay.
They are nice rugs. Unfortunately, they will be heavy to carry. So it might be something you want to wait till after to carry when you're leaving. Arabella.
Mhm.
Kind of like the table, actually, the chest is somewhat soft and rotten. But the iron itself has kept up to time, but the chest, the wood in it, has not. You could easily break this thing, or you could try to pick it. It's definitely locked. It doesn't appear to be trapped in any way, not that you can see from out here. If there is a trap, it's like something weird on the inside.
Okay. She's gonna pick it because
Okay.
that's just who she is.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check at advantage. All right, with a 17. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. You hear a click. Open. Lock is unlocked.
And what she's gonna try and open it very gently because she knows that the wood is obviously falling apart, but she wants to try and maintain the structure of the chest.
Okay. As you slowly open it, the chest it won't fall apart on a whim, but inside is a rolled up scroll, which it's rolled up around. It looks to be something wooden, with like kind of like a rolled around something wooden, and there's a little note attached to it. That's all that's in here. There's a single scroll, note attached to it, and there's something wooden inside the scroll.
Okay. Is the note is it a folded note so I can't see what it says?
No, it would be open. It would just say from a friend. In common. It would look really fancy. Like super fancy script. From a friend.
The swirly writing.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm gonna grab it quick.
Yeah. You grab it. There's no problem. Yeah. And it does have it's something solid wood in the center.
Hmm.
You see at the end of it, it has some weird symbol.
Do I recognize the symbol or is it way too old?
It's way too arcane.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll open the scroll.
Okay.
Probably not be able to understand it, but I'll open it.
At the top, it would say something of my own creation. And then it would be a bunch of gibberish. You can give me an Arcana check if you would like to attempt to see if you would figure out what it could do. Inside is what looks to be a wand with a kind of double helix and a knob at the top.
Huh. Aaron.
Yeah?
Step away from the gold. I need
staring.
you for a second.
I step away from the gold.
But money.
So we'll be there when I get back.
And I don't hand it to him, but I show him. And it's like, what's this? Please. It was in the locked chest.
The scroll?
And the wand. I assume I know it's a wand and not just a stick.
It looks like a wand for sure. If you,
Okay.
or a very mini cane, but it's definitely a wand.
Yes, this appears to be a scroll, and that is a wand.
Thank you for informing me, Captain Obvious. I meant, what does it say on the scroll?
Well, if you hold it steady, I'll be able to tell. And I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, you can figure this out. Yeah, it says something of my own creation. This is something for making arcane wards to protect you for short periods of time, giving you advantage against spells and such. It's a spell called Elminster's Illusion. The second level abjuration spell. It is in Elminster's own handwriting, and it is even signed by him at the bottom.
That's got to be worth something in itself.
It probably is.
This is very nice. It's a defensive spell. It helps ward off against other magic.
So will you be able to tell if the wand is just a wand or if it's special? Because I know that some of them are unique, while others are just really sticks.
And you say that this was rolled up in the scroll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Really? Are you sure?
As much as you all probably think that I lie through my teeth constantly, I'm not a liar.
Aaron is visibly excited. This may be a gift from Elminster. Maybe it is his wand. Oh.
Double helix. It's the same shape as his tower.
That's not his tower.
It's not his tower?
No.
Shit, I keep forgetting which one's which. I know one's a twisty one. His is a shitty looking one.
His is the frumpy little shitty tower.
Oh, I thought it was the other one.
No.
And I was like, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, why would... Well, I guess a friend. And he's been around for a very long time.
And the spell looks like it is in his handwriting?
You know his handwriting?
Well, it has a signature.
Okay.
It's the same script that is the sign outside of the tower is written in.
No. His very fancy handwriting. Well, I guess in that case, would you like this? You seem very excited about it.
Oh, I mean, I couldn't. I did. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Now, I assume the table in the corner is just a table.
It
like
is.
This.
It's
thing
like
here?
it's just like a little corner table.
Okay. Seeing as nobody's picked up the goblet, I will pick up the goblet.
It's a goblet.
It's silver.
It's silver. It's worth 5 gold.
I would wager there are gems in the pouch.
There's not. There's a bottle of perfume in it.
I would have lost the wager.
Should have put money on it. What type of perfume?
A very, very small bottle of perfume. Like a sample size.
Okay. Ara will spray. Is it a roll-on perfume or is it a spray? Because most sample sizes are roll-ons.
I mean, it's only one use, but
I can take a look at it and we can find out what it does.
But yeah, I would say it's a roll-on, yeah. Or actually, no, this would probably be like a dropper. So it'd probably be like 2 drops.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's like a perfume oil.
Yeah.
I just hold it up to Aaron.
It's just like little tiny vial of perfume.
Work your magic.
It smells beautiful. Like
magic man, work it.
Yeah.
Do this.
Do we just want to make a pile for examination afterwards? We did hear that voice
That
in
is
the
a
other
very
room.
good idea. Did you find out how much gold was in there?
I was almost done counting. I was about 200.
Oh, it's not a bad haul.
The bag made it look like more.
It did. It was like spread out. The frumpy bag.
I suppose we should go and see what was in the other room. You said it was... The voice sounded melancholic, correct?
From what I could hear through the door. Yeah.
I guess we'll see what they have to be sad about.
Get everything kind of that we wanted to take in a pile, ready to go.
Okay. Really, the hardest thing to take would be the rugs and the gold-ish, but the rugs mostly.
Aaron's just thinking about doing a Tensor's disc later on.
That's true. Yeah. You could also just strap the rugs to Rallorn, but Tensor's disc absolutely works. That's what it's for.
Now we've got a sad person behind this door.
Oh yeah, sad people either really want company or really do not want company.
Yes.
Not much of an in between.
It'd be rather rude to barge in on them being sad. Lucky I was not brought up in polite society.
What was that, Eric?
May I... Sorry.
Well, I was saying, if anybody can cheer them up, it's you.
Yes, I am the most cheery person here.
A ray of sunshine.
She just looks at Aaron. She's like, she knows you're being sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
You're like,
Yep.
I would like to. Well, I don't know if there's a lock, but I'd like to open it. I'll try the door. Please.
All right. The door would kind of loosely grind open.
Ugh.
As you would see very similar to the front big hall, a ruined great bedroom, several arrow slits in this room. It stinks. It's been broken. Laying / sitting, like kind of like in a very horrible, half slouched, half defeated position, is a full giant suit of armor. And you would just, it would turn it, you would hear this little grinding as the helmet turns to you. Go away!
Okay. Has a very big suit of armor. I don't. I think this is the second one. Yeah, you said like 2 is worse than 1. Maybe this one has the brain.
And it is sad.
It's just like kind of like
Well, I would be
slouched
sad.
on the bed.
You know, you come back from your death, you want to be in all your glory. and you're stuck in a suit of armor while your
Who said
body
he wanted to come back in the
breaking
first
down
place?
apart. Well, that's true too. Don't understand why I'd want to come back.
Do we just leave him there?
Well, we can just leave
I
him
mean,
there.
it talked to you. Maybe someone could open a dialogue with it.
What end?
Maybe we could help it.
Help it what?
How would we do that?
Help it do what?
Well, I mean, not be sad.
Then what? Now will we have a happy Bonegnasher who's squatting in this?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it wanted to attack, wouldn't it be in our faces right now?
Right now it is sad.
Sadness and anger are rather intertwined.
Sadness
they're
leads to hate.
Let's just skip it.
They're very
Sadness
volatile
leads to
states
fear.
of mind.
Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to
Fear leads to
anger.
Anger leads to hate.
Yeah. I don't know the word. Either way, you're gonna end up hating everyone.
No,
That's
just
the truth.
yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's.
It was just a thought. Let's just see what's behind door number 3.
I just don't know where that pathway leads.
Well, we've opened this one. We don't want to go into the one with.
This
That's
pathway
fine.
is back out front. I meant the conversation with the enchanted or animated suit of armor. The soul trapped in a suit of armor.
Yeah, let's just.
Ulfon's
out-
Elric armor.
I mean,
We can
If
always
it
check
goes-
out the wet slapping.
if it goes to a fight, I ain't in the best condition right now to go into a big fight. So let's
It's okay. We have
continue.
our buddy Dakron here.
The job is not done.
So we check out the wet slapping.
Let's open the last door and
This is not
But
the
I
last
feel like-
door. This leads us back to the main chamber, and then there's another set of doors
2 doors.
that were
Yes,
previously
inside.
barred.
One was barred.
well,
One was bad. The
let's
other
try
one
to
had a
get
lot of
that door.
scratches on it.
But I will say this does seem to be possibly, potentially, the other Bonegnasher.
This is why we are here.
Look, I feel like if anyone's going to talk to him, it should be you, Dacron. I'm not exactly.
We know
I just
that
don't
it's.
see at the
nice.
end what is the goal of this conversation.
I don't know, but Erebus seems to want to do something.
Like,
I made a suggestion.
I
You guys
don't
all
care.
opposed it, so I don't
I
want to
mean-
hear that.
to what end?
like I
We're trying
just
to understand.
I
It's
don't
not a
want
bad
to-
suggestion, but what do we gain out of it?
I would feel bad to kill a sad person.
Yeah.
He's already dead, at least once.
Well, I feel less bad now.
Not all conversations have to lead to violence, is all I'm saying.
We were hired to rid this keep of this particular spirit.
So a spirit has to be fought in order to go to the afterlife?
Most likely when it's brought back
Maybe
under
it has-
magical
maybe it has
pretenses.
unfinished business.
It was forced
But
back
it
by a
wasn't.
goblin.
It was- yeah. It's not like he died and then his spirit remained. It was he had passed on and he had I don't think he had any unfinished
No, he didn't
business.
pass on because he's in that suit of armor.
He was brought back and bound to this suit of armor. Much like the
Maybe-
creature we just killed was brought back and stitched together with random detritus it could find.
Well, maybe we can ask it to step out of the armor. And then it will go away.
But if it's bound to the armor, it won't be able to step out of it.
We kill it.
Okay.
We could smash the armor, but that's probably not going to do anything about it.
Well, if it's bound to the armor, then breaking the armor might break the binding.
Wow.
This
Or
time
maybe
I'm
there's
going
an
to
item.
knock on the door.
What?
We would just like to talk.
You would hear some sniffling. Even though he doesn't have the capability to do so. Just a... Does not say anything, though.
I'll go up. Is it all right if we talk to you?
What difference does it make?
Maybe
You are
we can cheer you up. Maybe we can help. Would you like to talk about what is making you sad?
I ain't got no bits and bones!
That would make me sad too.
I ain't got no ears, I can't hear you through the door.
Is it all right if I open the door and come in and see you?
It's not gonna answer. I mean, like, pretend you're a sad girl who's going through a breakup. That's gonna be like half the attitude you're gonna get. Half of it, not all of it. I said go away.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't do that.
We want to help.
What's help?
Well, help is when we try and get rid of your sadness, which is what you're experiencing now.
I think if you take off your armor, you'd feel much better.
I can't take off my armor. I
Oh,
see
then
my
we-
body. It's over there, stitched together, my bits and bones all over there. And I'm here in my armor, and I ain't got my bits and bones.
Then you would feel more comfortable if we take the armor off, and we can help.
I just said, idiot, I can't take my armor off.
Well, that's why we help. You
How
can't
did
do
you
it.
get-
Maybe we
The
can.
armor would start to stand up. How do you help take armor off? I am armor.
Well, we can get to the straps that maybe you cannot reach.
Give me a deception check.
15.
ain't got nothing else, though.
Well,
It's worth a shot.
maybe the armor is trapping you. And maybe if we help you take the armor off.
Armor's trapping me.
Yeah, so maybe if we help you take it off.
I can't take it off. I am the armor.
Well, then you can go back to your body.
I can't go back to my body. I asked. They said I couldn't.
Well, I don't see anybody else either.
My body is walking on its own. Without me. Bits and bones walking all over.
I'll try and take a step forward and kind of hold my hand out. Oh, no. We'll just try and take a few pieces off and see if that makes you feel better. Now reach toward.
I would like for you to give me an Arcana check.
Arcana 13.
I don't know if you would know enough about it to know if it would work or not.
I'll reach over to his arm and I'll try and take the.
Give me a persuasion check.
Try and take it apart. Now a persuasion. 4.
Swings out at you, getting a 7 and 8 to hit. Roll an initiative.
I duck underneath.
All you had to do was ask him to come back with you. As underneath the bed, two swords fly out. And the same voice. We didn't want to be this way. All at once.
So maybe 4 is better than 1.
Fly out all around the room. And I will leave that up to you guys, if that's where you want to end tonight. Or if you want to do this now.
I'm good. Either way.
Mm.
I'm having fun.
Alright. Continue.
I'd hate for somebody to be down for the entire, I don't know.
Week.
Well, no, I'd rather them be down for the entire week than show up when we start and play this combat and then be dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Before you keep going, I don't know if I need to tell you this now or when it comes to my turn, so I'm just going to say no. Do I use my uncanny metabolism now?
When you roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay, so I rolled initiative.
Yes. That is how it works.
What does that look like?
Oh, I guess I would kind of channel myself. I bring my hands together, almost like a martial arts bow, and you would notice that almost like a darkness, like a smoke around me, as if you were really hot and you went and stepped out into somewhere cold, like a steam kind of. And that's better.
Okay. Well, the sword flies out to strike you, Erebus.
Yep.
Getting a 10 to hit.
No, sir.
The other one will try to strike Aaron. Getting a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Aaron, you take 7 points of slashing damage. As this rusty blade slashes across you. They do look rusty and brittle, I will say that. That will take us to Arabella Thorn. There's a sword in your face. What are you doing?
I fight it with daggers. It feels kind of weird, but
Sword and dagger.
needs must. Let me see. Yep, that's it.
19 hits. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. As your just kind of dagger strikes right into the center of this blade, as it shatters, rust particles go flying everywhere. Whoa!
And then Nick on this one.
Okay. Yep. Do. Anything else for Arabella?
Yes. Actually, someone who can take some damage. No, not going to do it. Disengage, please.
Okay.
And I'd like to step out the room. I'll do an acrobatics check.
You mean acrobatics, yeah. Erebus also isn't a very small guy.
No.
Yeah, you're good. As you roll out the room.
Like, told you it'd make them angry. Just to everyone.
That'll take us to Dacron.
I have line of sight on the suit of armor.
Sure.
It's armor, so let's see if it can move. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame underneath it.
Okay. It has disadvantage because he is prone right now. Oh, no, he did stand up. Did he stand up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He got a 15.
Nice.
He is more agile than you would anticipate.
Yeah, he's probably more tanky than I can deal with too, but I can do it, so I will use my bonus action to cast Sacred Flame on the sword.
Okay.
I can do that. I don't know why I bothered clicking it again, but it's there.
For funsies. On the sword.
The sword. That was my plan anyway.
The sword is much more dexterous, getting a 16.
Okay. Well, c'est la vie.
That will take us to Rallon.
I go towards it, so we're gonna throw a javelin at the sword.
Okay. 22 does hit.
22 for 5 or for 6 points of
It
damage.
will take 6 points of damage as you chip the rusted sword.
Gonna go further up.
Just to make
And
sure
I-
you block the entrance.
No, because I'm gonna go in as soon. You know what? Oh no, never mind. We're gonna keep it for the big guy. That'll be it.
Okay. That'll take us to Erebus.
So I'll use a I'd like to try to use that dagger. I don't know if it would do anything special or extra because it's a floating magical sword.
It would do the same damage as your martial arts attack.
Okay, then I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll
You
just
can still use it
use
for flavor if you want. I don't care. It looks
All
good.
right, so just roll the martial arts attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll quickly reach to my side, kind of the back of the hip there, and slash out at the sword that's right in front of me.
Okay. That is going to miss.
It misses, but I will use my bonus attack to use my other hand to spin around and kind of like a spinning backhand.
Okay. That is also going to miss.
Okay.
Anything else for Erebus?
No, sir.
All right. That will take us to Bonegnasher. As standing atop this bed, essentially kind of like standing through the bed, starts to slam into Aaron. Don't take me anywhere. Getting a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Aaron, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Perfect.
And for his second attack, getting a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Because it just kind of like, he pushes you on your shoulder. Leave me alone. That'll take us to your turn, Aaron.
Bonus action, I'm going to try and do some blade singing. Twirl my sword, and I will kind of shuffle my feet a little bit on the carpet and reach out with the point of my sword on the big guy. I'm going to try and shock and grasp him.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because he's metal?
You do not. Not anymore. That is a miss. As he's shown that he is quicker than he was in ogre form. So the armor is actually a bonus. The boon. Granted, he is much weaker.
That sucks. That's all I can do.
Alright. That will take us to the sword. Sword will fly around. Slash out at Erebus. Slash. Getting a 23 to hit Erebus.
It does.
As it deals 7 points of slashing damage.
I'm going to use my deflect attack.
Alright. As you push the blade to the side, taking no damage. As it flies over here.
So it says that I can use one of my focus points to redirect the attack. And since this is a flying sword, can I send it at the armor?
I think you have to redirect it within like 5 feet of you or something.
No,
It's a melee attack.
Unless it's a ranged attack.
Unless it's
right?
a ranged attack, yeah.
Unless it's a
Yeah. But that will take us to Arabella.
Okay. Where the
I'm gonna say
Hell are
there's
they?
no getting in that room now.
Yeah. No. I figured as much, but I've got iron crossbow.
All right.
And I know that he's gonna have some
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
extra. But I shall try. I am going to go for this sword.
All right.
If I can, please.
You can.
We shall see.
You do.
That was wasted on the sword.
Was it? I mean,
Oh, I don't know.
Now,
the swords do more
Just
damage than the armor does. Yeah. It shatters into 1,000,000 pieces.
Yeah, it was not used.
Gone.
oh, that's so nice to see.
Threading that needle.
That's it.
All right. What else do you need to do? Dacron. You're up.
Well, I still have line of sight.
You do.
I mean, I don't know which one's better. I'll keep going with Sacred Flame.
Yeah. He's actually not that dexterous. But he's rolling really good. It's a 50-50. He's got +0 to it. Got a 16.
What, worse than a 50-50, that would be 65.
Yeah, chances are he should have failed one by now. But he does get out of the way. He doesn't get burned by your flame of sacredness.
What else is new? That's all I got.
All right. Rattle on.
Able to like push Erebus aside and go in the room or something.
You want to use your action to push Erebus?
Yeah, that's the thing. It'd be the action. No, we're just gonna throw a javelin at the armor because
Okay. Throw a
I can't do
javelin.
anything. Not
Okay,
20.
guys, that's at like the third crit this freaking fight.
Bring a lot tonight.
7 or 9.
We'll
For
do
9 damage.
We'll do the 9. Now that just kind of sticks into the helmets, like kind of through the grates. The grate? I don't know what you call that. Those
The
parts.
slits?
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
All right. Taking us to Erebus.
I'm going to run around to the side of Aaron, and I'm like, it's going to look like Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat, just this flying leg, or kick.
Okay. The bicycle kick.
No, not the bicycle kick, the one leg out.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bicycle kick was what's this, the other guy?
No, it was Liu Kang.
But they both Liu
But he
Kang?
does
Jeez. 21
yeah, but he
absolutely
does a
hits.
bunch of kicks.
You play too much Mortal Kombat.
We love that in this house.
Take 4 points of damage.
And with that, I'm going to push him backwards, away from Aaron. And I'll follow up with my flurry of blows.
Okay.
And actually, just for flavor, since you brought up the bicycle kick, I'll start because it's 2 of the kicks. So boom, boom, boom. You know.
15 misses, but the 23 absolutely hits. We'll take 4 more points of damage. Actually, he gets a save against that. I'm sorry. So he might not have gotten pushed. Nah, he does.
Sweet.
Again, he's not as strong. Anything else for Erebus?
No, I just kind of look back at Aaron to make sure that he's, he knows he's okay now. That's it.
Which will take us to Bonegnasher. Bonegnasher starts to slam down onto Erebus. No! Getting a 20 to hit you.
It does.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm going to do my deflect attack.
Alright. Well, you will still take 1.
A lot better than that 7.
And he will try to hit you with his second attack. Getting a 21 to hit you this time.
It does. Can I use the deflect again?
No, because it is your reaction. But you take 5 points of bludgeoning this time.
Ooh, fine.
As the first one just kind of goes right over you a little bit. This one he just kind of just slaps you in the shoulder just really hard. It's a big suit of armor, so it's mostly slapping. Like he doesn't have very good control over it. That will end Bonegnasher's turn.
Aaron steadies himself, and he holds his blade out, hesitates to channel a little bit of a stronger magic. But he does. He arcs out with the sword and tries to cast Witch Bolt
Okay.
on the armor.
Do it.
13 to hit.
That is a miss. But
One of
you
these
are
days I'll hit
connected.
with that.
And then one good thing is you're still connected even if you miss.
That will end my turn over
Electricity
here.
just kind of starts to surround Bonegnasher without his bones and bits, taking us to Arabella.
Okay. I'm gonna try and squeeze past Laurent.
Give me an acrobatics check. I'm going to say it's going to be his armor class.
Jesus fuck, okay. Okay.
You gotta be the
Sorry, that wasn't meant to be at
Tell me
you.
how you feel.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, you just kind of plunk right into his side. As he, yep, it's very poorly timed.
Okay. Can I at all get line of sight? I can.
Absolument.
Then I'm going to try and crossbow. Please.
Mm-hmm. 18 just barely hits. For 16 points of damage. As it is barely still up. You see it kind of starting to kind of shake. No! What? It seems confused.
End of turn.
Dekran, what are you doing?
Well, if that just barely hit, I guess, defy the odds one more time.
All right. Yes. Yes, he will.
Sure.
100%. All the time.
Sounds about right.
Works 90% of the time, 100% of the time, 50%.
Here, you can get a better look at him if you stand here.
There's just kind of flits of fire, of moon fire, all about. That will take us to Ralorn.
He's gonna rush in and attack it with the Warhammer.
All right.
Warhammer one-handed. Not 20.
What for now?
For 16 or for 16 points of damage.
Crunch into the side. You would just hear a little sniffle. I just didn't know what to do. As he goes quiet. And Bonegnasher. For the third
Nice.
time in his life, is no more. Crumpled suit of rusted armor is all he is now.
Erebus is going to kneel over it and say, "May you now finally know peace."
This was probably, honestly, once a nice bedchamber. This was probably Damara's bedchamber.
I see a hatch.
And stuff is rummaged, strewn about. But Bonegnasher is defeated. I would say one thing probably caught Arabella's eye while you were in there, even briefly, was there was a scrap of paper that was sticking out from under the pillow. It was torn and tattered, but it looked like it had a lot of writing on it.
May I grab the piece of paper?
Absolutely. Seems to be just a fragment. Perhaps all that's left of what was once Damara's journal. Perhaps the only thing that remains in this room that even remotely resembles anything of Damara's. Yes, there are ink smears, there's blood stains, torn scraps. This page is full of information.
What you got there, Bella?
I will leave it up to you if you want to read it to them. It's in your journal at the very top.
Yeah, major.
It's a lot.
Jesus fuck. Okay. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm not as fast a reader as I used to be.
Hard to keep my eyes still. And I would say, even though, as Arabella's looking over this scrap of paper, Akron, your mind is probably your moon magic seemed a little different. Maybe you feel like it was off for this last maybe few minutes. Maybe perhaps you were distracted. You remember getting a glance at the large bit of cloth that Erebus tucked away. Just that large crescent moon. Gives you a moment for pause. Might linger a little too long on your thoughts.
While Arabella's reading the note, I'll go into the treasure room and I'll ritual cast Tensor Exploding Disc.
Okay.
Gather everything up.
Can I start taking? There was this orcish, not orcish, ogreish effigy thing down here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start tearing it down.
Absolutely. It comes off pretty easily because it was probably put up there like 40 or so years ago. It definitely isn't a recent addition. It was old Bonegnashers. There was probably 2 dogs that had slept here that were Bonegnashers. No more. I know it's a lot, Arabella.
Mm.
Can I move to, I guess, the side? Would he have like a nightstand or anything like that next to his bed?
Sure.
I'd like to I'm going to peek my head under the bed, see if he's got something personal that he tucked under there, and I'd like to look in the nightstand.
I would say no. Like I said, the only thing in this room that even resembles that there's a signature of Damara is this torn page that Arabella has. Any loot that was in here has been obviously taken many times over. This is the site of many battles. This is probably the site where Bonegnasher was killed the first time. Because this was probably where he stayed. Probably where other heroes slew him. Probably where other heroes died.
Okay.
Would say you would probably hear that slapping noise if you get too close to the west wall.
Can I peek through here and see what I see? Unless you guys got something you want to do. I don't mind.
I'd say you just see darkened forest. Seems like... Actually... No, at this time it actually might be naturally darkened. So it would make sense.
Sure.
Arabella is going to pull out her own notebook from her bag, and then very carefully, if anyone's watching, you can tell that her hands are shaking slightly as she places it carefully between the pages and closes them, keeping the paper protected.
And she puts it back into her satchel. She says, "The ramblings of a mad mage."
Seems that the only one here that you don't trust, or do you care to elaborate a bit?
I've read some mage's notes. They can be quite rambling.
We'll try not to take offense to that.
I've read your notes.
Unorganized.
Well, with your task at tomorrow's tomb accomplished, and then some, have treasure, and then some, information, and then some things to mull over, some things to report back. I would say none could say this is an uneventful excursion into Damara's tomb, because you actually found Damara's tomb. You actually slew 2 versions of Bonegnasher, and that which resurrected him twice over. And the one room no one has ever gotten into, well, along with Damara's tomb, so 2 places.
We're hustlers.
And then some.
I would say all would say this was a successful venture. And hopefully there will be many more. And we'll find out what inklings there are next time. So thanks for watching, folks. And that's where we're going tonight. We'll see you next time.
Night, Internet.
Night.
Later in a minute.
Bye.